I apologize
I apologize
to Muggsy
to Muggsy
for my insensitive comments.
for my insensitive comments.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
The hell back from the break, MattyVision.com. Thank you, Joe Torre, for stopping by and explaining to us why the Yankees are in last place this year.
Second to last place.
Oh, the Red Sox are?
The Red Sox passed them.
Look at us, we got a doctor, and we got a judge, and we are in the courtroom of sports. This is the sports report for today, July 18th, or
May 24th.
May 24th, whichever it applies when you're watching this, right? See, if people are watching this in July, it'll be good. All rise! Here come the judge, here come the judge.
Okay. Okay, the big story. Lackawanna baseball.
Huge story.
They are going to the World Series.
Woo!
Yes, they are. The NJCAA Division II World Series. It starts this weekend. 46-10. It started 2 weeks ago. They beat they won the Region 19 championship over Mercer County Community College 4-3. And then they had a best 2 out of 3 game series at County Field at Moscow last weekend, and the bats came out in full force against the CCBC Cantonsville.
How about the comeback in that first game?
Out of the state of Maryland. Yes, they were in the first game. They were down 7-1 in the 5th inning, and then it's all been about the pitching this year, but the bats
came back.
Yeah.
They had, I think, Josh White, the catcher from Valley View, a hometown boy, had a big grand slam.
Kruger.
Awesome.
Kruger
Big
Pride. Yep.
What else happened last weekend?
You know, they won that first game 10-9, and then the second game was a breeze 12-2.
12-2.
Call me the breeze.
Yes, so they are 46-10. They are World Series bound. They are in Eden, Oklahoma, as we speak. Out in the deep Midwest. They're getting ready to start.
The Garden of Eden.
They're getting ready to start on Saturday against the champs from the Southwest region, Scottsdale Community College.
They got Chris Kirsch going in game 1. He's their headliner, their ace, big lefty.
The big lefty, top 100 in junior college prospect list, I believe.
Yeah, he's expected to go like top 10 in the Major League Draft this spring. Not too far away, actually.
Yep.
Game 2 was Buckley, the kid from Tyler Buckley from Scranton High.
It's a double elimination, so everybody's guaranteed 2 games. The games will be viewed online, www.ihigh.com/NGCAA. Right?
NJCAA.
NJ. I said G, didn't
We'll run
I?
this across the screen right now.
Yeah.
It's right here.
But yeah.
We have to because it sounded to me like you're getting high.
Yes, I am.
www.ihigh.com.
Hi. That's the website, yeah.
That would explain a lot.
Maybe we'll get some residual hits maybe from people going, hey, what's this, man? This judge is pretty far out, man. I like this dude, man.
Yeah, but,
Tyler likes him.
Well, Lackawanna advanced to the World Series. Keystone could not. They
short, right?
Yeah, they lost in the regional round. They ran into a old nemesis, Keene College.
Keene.
This is like when Mid Valley could not beat Valley View. This is to say this. Yeah, this is just Keystone. They're 0-14 lifetime against Keene. This was a game. This was the winners bracket final in the regional. Keystone lost to Keene 2-0. And then they had to come. That was also double elimination, so they had a second chance. But then they lost to Rampo University 3-2.
Rambo.
Rampo.
John.
Okay.
John Rampo.
So their season unfortunately is done. But they respectable 37-8. And so good job to the Giants of Keystone. And
Awesome.
So they made some noise.
Yes it did. That takes care of the college. Now we got to talk a little high school now.
Woo!
Now, baseball and softball districts are going on as we speak, so we're not going to get into further that argument. But the league champions were crowned.
Okay, who we got?
We have Division I, Wallenpaupack came back to best North Pocono. This was this was after North Pocono was unbeaten. They lost the game 6-1 over Scranton, which was the last place team one of the last place teams in the division. they had to come back. It was, as it turned out, it was one game winner take all. Walpole got the job done over North Pocono. So the Lady Buckhorns, league champs for the second straight year.
Awesome.
And Division II, Valley View swept through that 14-0. That was the only surefire bet after the first half of play.
Right.
And Division III, Montrose went 13-1.
Wow.
To win Division III in softball.
I think we need a camera facing this way too, so we can do a blooper reel of Razzle back there all the time.
Yeah.
Just catching butterflies back there.
Yeah.
As far as baseball is concerned, North Pocono, they got by Scranton the second time around as well, so they are the Division I champs at 13-1. They got the better of Joe McCarthy again. It's one thing to do it once, they did it to him a second time. And then Valley View won the three-way battle in Division II with Old Forge and Mid Valley. So with Valley View, the Division II champs at 12-0. And just like the softball team, Montrose won Division III. Montrose baseball did them one better. They were 14-0. So, and now the districts are going on as we speak. Like I said, we'll get into that on another day.
Right. Down and out? Having a bad day? Go to MattyVision.com, where smiles are not only guaranteed, they're also free. So go around and explore, have some fun, learn something, and who knows, you might even make a friend. MattyVision.com, we dream big.
As we also crowned some district tennis champions.
Tennis anyone?
Yeah, Venus Williams, Serena Williams, tennis anyone?
Tennis anyone? My friend Todd plays tennis, he's pretty good.
Yeah. As far as the teams are concerned, it was Wyoming Seminary in AA boys. Well, this was boys tennis, girls were in the fall, for the record. Wyoming Seminary were the champs in AA, and Delaware Valley were the champs in AAA. Wyoming Seminary, this is one of the few sports they play in the PIAA. They're a prep school, but they only play a few PIAA sports. And so tennis is one of them, and they got all the way to the state final before they lost to Wyoming out of District 3, Chad Henney's school, I believe. And Delaware Valley in the States, they lost to Cedar Crest in the opening round 5-0.
Cedar Crest.
Cedar Crest.
I know Cedar Crest.
As far as individual honors, we had in singles AA, we had George Parkhurst from Seminary, and Nathan Ean from Abington Heights was the AAA winner. Doubles, we had a prep combination, straight prep. Will Cognetti and Walker Temperton.
Oh, I love that name.
In the AA.
Cognetti?
Walker Temperton?
Yeah.
Walker Temperton and Jack Scagnetti.
And tag team wrestling.
And in the doubles for AAA was a Delaware Valley combination, Andrew Needig and Joe Hunt. And now the individuals start also this week, and they're going to run this weekend as well. So we'll keep you apprised of their accomplishments as they go on through the tennis championships.
Very cool. Very cool.
And we also had some track. We had the tracks now in the States. They're also going to take place this weekend down at Shippensburg University.
Coolio.
We had Holy Redeemer. They swept the AA. The girls and boys swept AA championships. How about that for you? And then the AAA side, we had Hazleton taking the girls and Valley View taking the boys. Valley View, they swept the relays. They did it just by winning the relay races. The 400, the 1600, the 3200. Tyler Phillips and Irene Wortman, they were the main contributors on those relay teams, just like they were at the Lackawanna track championships in the Spanias. The relay team, the Jordans. It's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful. You guys out there, info at MattyVision.com. If you got any good highlights with a little description of what we're watching, we'd love to get a little footage for our shows here.
Little home footage.
Any of these teams you hear Muggs talking about, we regularly follow. Send us some footage, please.
Yeah, and one thing we do have to say, we do have to pay our respects to Gary Lukasevich from Riverside.
Rest in peace, Gary.
He was a member of the Riverside baseball team, the courageous battle with cancer all those times, and the Twitter movement. So we do pay our respects here at the MattyVision Sports Report. And
I think the gavel was banged on that one.
He's out.
That's it. Timmy, you got anything?
That's it. I think we have some pro.
We're going to talk a little pro with the doctor of sports
After the break.
after the break. Well, how do you know we're taking a break now? What if we take a break before?
Back from the break.
What if we already took a break? Then we were already back from the break.
I'm a producer on the show.
Oh, I got to list you as a producer on the.
You have another phone call. You have a patient in the waiting room for you, doctor.
Sound nice.
You know what? Since I'm producing and you're the judge, how does he call the shots?
He's a doc. You know what he is? He's a dentist. You ever see the Hangover Stu Price when they check in? He's a dentist.
As soon as you say dentist, I think Steve Martin in dentist. All right, we're out of control here. See what happens as soon as he bangs the
Where's
gavel.
that
The courtroom's
edit button?
out of order. The doctor's beeper goes off. He wants to go play golf. Doctor, what's going on?
All right, we got playoffs and a couple of major American sports. We got basketball is heating up now. The West is over.
The West is set.
The West Conference Finals are set.
In the NBA, and it's the
Some
matchup we
say-
all wanted: the Spurs and the Thunder.
The Spurs
say
and
that
the
is-
Thunder.
That is the championship, is what I'm hearing from a lot of people.
Well, you can never know that. It's hard
If
to
the
say.
Heat are still in it, the way the Heat are playing, I don't know. But for the record, it is the matchup that everybody in the West wanted to see.
It reminds me a lot like when the Patriots played the Ravens live. You know what I mean? Like the two clear best teams in their conference are playing
they just
for the
both
right to
stink.
go to the
Patriots
finals.
and the Ravens? Really? That's your best?
That's a great analogy.
Steelers,
If you watch any
Cowboys.
sports
How
at all,
can
you
be
would know
Steelers,
that.
Cowboys?
But I'm relating it to this.
One
the
conference,
president.
one
The
division,
Ravens
one
and the
league. Yeah,
Patriots?
one piece of the puzzle.
You know, if you watch the show, you would get that. You would get this.
Oh my,
Ravens,
doctor, you're
Patriots?
out of order.
I'm out of order. Anyway.
We might have a razzle sitting between me and the judge next week. Would it be here? Good idea.
Anyway,
What do we got?
anyway, we gonna talk, or we gonna just
Go
see
West.
who we pick the series? Are we just gonna pick the series, or
Whatever Tim wants to do. He
That-
seems to be in
that's
charge of
a-
everything here.
This is the worst show I think we've ever had.
This is a fantastic show.
Are we doing picks? I don't know.
well, you were
I
the
must
one
have
who
missed
brought it
that
up.
part.
You
in the
brought it
meeting.
up.
I brought up the topic, not the
We're
picks.
talking to West, okay?
Anyone can win. It's a coin flip, I think, and it's very close. I'm going with the experience of the Spurs over the youth and superstardom of the Thunder. What do you think about that?
I gotta go with the Spurs too, but I think it's gonna be a 7-game series. I don't think either one of these teams is gonna dominate. Both these teams are gonna dominate at times, but I think it's gonna go 7 games because both these teams are just too good to be over.
San Antonio playing good offense. Like usually they're a
But
defensive.
they haven't. But you know what? To be fair, Utah and the Clippers weren't exactly two very good teams. Well, they're good teams,
Yeah.
but they're not. But they weren't.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not on the Spurs level yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would happen to agree with that. And in the East, we got Final
Okay,
Four
well,
still.
I'm going to disagree with you since if you didn't care about my.
Oh.
He's still here. I didn't know. I didn't realize.
Yeah. So you're gonna go with the Thunder?
Yeah.
The Thunder roll.
Can I make a call?
Go.
Right. I'd like to take the Thunder. Okay.
He
that's
just
fine
stole the
with me.
thunder from you.
Thank you, Tim.
Steelers,
Thank you,
Thunder.
Tim. Thank you.
All
Okay,
right, so
East.
we're just. How about we
East.
just? The East is still up in the air as we
Up in
speak.
the air. Looks like the Heat are going to take it. Looks like the Heat will be in the Eastern Conference Finals unless they lose 2 straight.
Well, it's
One game being
yeah,
tied.
yeah. That's the thing. Now we have Bosch hurt, Haslip suspended for the little extracurricular he pulled.
They're in Indiana. It could go 7.
Yeah, but I think the way LeBron and Dwayne Wade are playing right now, they're actually
They
playing
want
like
it.
yeah.
They do.
They
do.
want it.
They're playing
That's
like
it.
the MVPs of this team that they should be. LeBron actually playing like the MVP that he is, and Wade playing like the guy who played in 2006. Then the
Playing
Heat won.
Matt is what they're doing. They're like,
Yeah.
that's it.
I think most people would be shocked if they're not in the finals. I would, for one.
Yeah, even without Bosch. the way-
Even without Bosh,
Because
he could come back.
who you got in this? You got the Sixers and Celtics going the limit, but neither team's been dominant in this series.
And that brings you to the next topic. Good segue. My Philadelphia
I think the
76ers.
segue would have been when you talked about the Patriots and the Ravens. Like, who cares who wins? Boston and Philly. Really? Really?
Boston and Philly,
and
Game
Philly?
7. Everyone counted the Sixers out before the series started.
And the team
Am I
that
wrong?
the series that nobody seems to really want to win or have it end.
Exactly.
Well,
It's gonna end Saturday night.
Thank
no matter
goodness.
what. No matter what.
Thank goodness. I mean, who would you rather win, Muggs? The Boston or the most hated fans in the world, Philly?
I could care less.
Thank you!
The game last night put me to sleep
That
for
was
an
a
hour.
bad game. I'll be the first to admit that. And that's how Sixers are. If they're gonna beat you, they're gonna beat you 78.
Not even
16.
Allen Iverson could wake me. from
What
that morning.
AI reference right there.
Yeah, he was at the game yesterday.
Yeah, he was. He gave out the game ball. That's why I fell asleep.
He wore a nice Lou Williams jersey. And,
Yeah, when he handed the game ball, the referee, I
Little
fell
nostalgia.
asleep. Yeah,
He fell asleep.
yeah, I fell asleep.
Narcolepsy over here.
I fell asleep before.
But then
the
again,
show.
I had to take my brother to Lackawanna College at 1 a.m. in the morning yesterday. This
Coach
morning.
Minnick.
Yeah, Coach Minnick.
Oh, the creator of the Glide Zone.
Yeah.
Inventor of the Glide Zone. What
Coming to a Walmart near you.
fantastic invention that is.
Yes, sir. GlideZone.com. TheGlideZone.com.
TheGlideZone.com.
Anyway,
How you doing?
anyway, the NBA. Are we done with the NBA now?
We're done with the NBA. NHL, it's almost time for the Stanley Cup Finals.
Well,
The Kings
The Kings
wrapped
are
up.
in. The Kings are in 8. What are they? 7 or 8? No, on the road.
I think they lost 2 games the entire
2 games at
postseason.
home. They're 3.
The 8 seed.
They're 8-0 on the road in the playoffs. How about that? As an 8 seed. And they await either the Devils or the Rangers. The Devils right now with a 3-2 lead in the series.
Devils, shockingly, they were down 2-1. They came back, won 2 straight.
Yeah.
The Rangers are all sorts of.
The Rangers aren't consistent.
Losing their
They're only consistent in winning every other game.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right about that. And
Yeah.
Henry Lundqvist had probably the worst game of his career, playoff career that I've seen. You let in soft goals. Their defense.
Well, they can't be. No
It's out of
goalie.
sorts.
No goalie could be that good all postseason. They've been. They're
Jonathan
not,
Quick has been.
yeah, but they've only played 14 games.
Yeah.
Lundqvist has played 19.
He is, and that's what's going to help the Kings, man. The Kings, they swept in 1-5 and 1-5. They're going to be fresh for the finals. Who are they going to play?
It's just a mad. The Devils have a chance to wrap it up tomorrow night,
Devils.
which coincidentally is the 18th year anniversary of Mark Messier's guarantee game.
Mark Messier.
You never guarantee anything.
Yeah.
Messier did, and he backed it up.
Doesn't happen too often. Usually when you guarantee it.
And guarantee one thing, I think that's going to a Game 7 in the East. I think.
And the Kings would want that.
You guarantee a T-bone
want
steak
that.
by
The
sticking your
Kings
head
have
up
to
the butcher's
travel
ass.
east either way. They'd rather. The Kings
It's
have
got to be your bowl.
No, it's your bull.
The Kings have to travel east either way. It's just a matter of how far east do they go. Do they only go to the border, or do they actually go into New York City?
We'll see, Muggs. I don't
Yeah.
know. I know. I like the Devils. I do.
I like the Devils because I'm from Jersey. How's that? Good answer?
You're David Putty's best friend.
Yes, David Putty and me go way back. We don't like
That's
the
right.
term grease monkey.
It's up to style. I think that's about it for the pro side.
Okay.
Till next time.
I think we're I
Any
think
shout
we're
outs?
covered.
I'm going to give a shout out to my friend Chris K. He passed away this week, and I lost another friend, Chris K. Rest in peace, Gary from Riverside. I'd like to say congratulations to the Pontypridd Rugby Football Club for winning the championship this past weekend.
Pontypridd.
Cheers,
Ole,
mates.
boys.
And a big ole to Caddy Nags. He's leaving the pond, and Garen Lucas is leaving. They're 2 of my mates over there. Anything else that you'd like me to say, Doctor, since you're clearly in charge
I would like
of
to
everything?
apologize for the way I treated you earlier in the show. And I'd like to shake your hand.
Okay, no, that's okay. I think you should
You're gonna apologize to
Muggs.
me?
Oh!
Oh, that's it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I am out of here. We
You're
are
out
done
of
for this
order.
week.
He's out of order. Big Rich is out of order. And that is another one. Muggs is out of here.
He's really gone.
This has been another episode of the MattyVision Sports Report. Stay tuned to find out if the judge comes back next week or another judge calls him corrupt. Wasn't that the headlines? You're watching MattyVision.com. Insanity rules, we dream big.